Before we begin our regularly scheduled board meeting, as required by state legislation, we will have the 2023 Truth in Taxation public hearing. Roll call, please.
Trustee Purcell.
Here.
Trustee Willis.
Here.
Trustee Colton.
Here.
Trustee Hyperman.
Here.
Trustee Harris Jones.
Here.
Trustee Roman. Here. President Holder.
Here. Ms. Sikowski, our finance director.
So staff initially discussed with all of you the 2023 real estate tax levy on November 14th. At that meeting, a 5% increase in CPI was proposed, as well as a 2% increase for new construction. Because the Village of Homewood falls under the property tax extension limitation law, also known as PTEL, when the total increase over the prior year's final extension is more than 7%, we are required to have this hearing tonight. The total 2023 levy is under PTEL is approximately $6.8 million. That $6.78 million is allocated between the cost of providing municipal services and meeting our pension obligations. The village is required to fund the police and fire pension funds at the required statutory minimum, which will help to get both funds to the mandated 90% funded amount by 2040. $2.5 million is allocated towards police pension, and $814,000 is allocated towards the fire pension fund. The village is limited in what can be levied for corporate fire protection, police protection, street and bridge, and crossing guard. That's based on a rate that's set forth by statute. While the levy amounts for IMRF, pension, and Social Security Medicare are not limited, they're determined based on what is sufficient to cover the costs and requirements of each of the programs. The audit and risk management insurance levy amounts also have no rate limit, and those amounts levied should be also sufficient to cover the costs of audit and workers' compensation costs. You'll notice there's a significant increase in the risk management insurance levy amount. It's 40.82% more than the final extension. That's due to an increase in our annual insurance premium due to a number of substantial workers' comp claims that we've seen over the last 5 years. So we're allocating a bit more of the levy towards that particular line, but to capture the premium costs, but we're also working closely with our risk management insurance company to get those costs under control and to decrease our risk going forward. As we also discussed at the November 14th meeting, the village currently has no debt obligations to include in this 2023 tax levy. With no new debt being issued, the village is able to remove over $500,000 from the 2023 tax levy. And this results in a small but relevant amount of property tax savings for our residents and a total decrease from the final prior year's extended levy of 1.71%. So our final 2023 levy is $6.79 million. And as a reminder, the village's portion of a resident's total real estate tax bill is approximately 11%. And that 11% is used to provide quality amenities and high-level services to all of our residents. I'm happy to take any questions from the board or from the audience.
Thank you. Any comments or questions from anyone in the audience with regard to the Truth in Taxation hearing? Board comments. Trustee Purcell.
I know this is a ton of work every year. Thank you so much.
Trustee Willis.
Again, yes, also appreciate it.
Trustee Colton.
Oh, I'm just really grateful that you make it so easy to understand, you know, when they break it down for like
Break it down.
the common people like myself. So thank you.
Trustee Hyperman.
Thank you.
Trustee Harris Jones.
Thank you again.
And Trustee Roman.
Thank you. You did a great job taking the lead for the first time.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
All right, so we'll have the final ordinances to be approved during our regular meeting tonight.
It will be there. Thank you again. May I have a motion to adjourn, please?
So moved. Second.
It's been moved by Trustee Roman, seconded by Trustee Harris Jones. Roll call, please.
Trustee Purcell. Aye. Trustee Willis. Aye. Trustee Colton.
Aye.
Trustee Hyperman.
Aye.
Trustee Harris Jones. Aye. Trustee Roman.
Aye.
We are adjourned from the Truth in Taxation public hearing.